Jai Sai Ram. Life story of Narayana Bhattatri and his devotion towards Lord Narayana. Sri Melpathur Narayana Bhattatri, third student of Achyuta Pisharati, was a member of Madhava of Sangamagram's School of Astronomy and Mathematics. He was a mathematical linguist. His masterpiece is considered the Prakriya Sarvoom, which sets forth an axiomatic system elaborating on the classical system of Panini. He is most famous for his Narayaniyam, a devotional poem that is still sung at the Guruvayur temple where he worked. Sri Bhattadri was from Kerala. His father, Matrudattar, was a Pandit himself. Bhattadri had his basic education from his father as a child. He learnt Rig Veda from Madhava, Tarka Shastra, a science of arguments in Sanskrit from Damodara, Vyakarana, Sanskrit grammar from Achyuta Pisharati. He became a Pandit by the age of 16. He married Achyuta Pisharati's niece and settled in a village called Trikandiyur in Kerala. Birth of Narayaniyam. Narayana's dear Vyakarana Guru was struck with paralysis. Unable to see his pain by yogic strength and by way of Guru Dakshina, Bhattadri is said to have taken the disease upon himself and relieved his Guru. Additionally, all sins of his Guru also got transferred to him. This is called as Karma Vikapadhana. As a result, Pisharati is said to have been cured, but no medicine could cure Narayana. Sri Narayana Bhattadri is believed to have proceeded to Guruvayur temple located in Kerala state. There is one notable point here. We all know and studied in history that the founder and the first Mughal emperor Babur had transformed his life to his son Humayun and taken his disease and died in 1530. This fact has been made popular by various historians. In the same way, Narayana Bhattadri had taken the paralysis from his Guru, which was not well known till now. In spite, both the incidents happened in the 15th century and still a surprise. Narayana went to the Lord of Guruvayur and requested Tanjat Ramanujan Ezhundachan, a great devotee of Guruvayurappan, to suggest a remedy for his disease. To relieve Narayana of this disease, Ezhuthachan, a Malayalam poet and scholar, hinted Meen Thottu Kootukku in Malayalam, meaning start with the fish. Bhattadri understood the hidden meaning, decided to present the various incarnations of Lord Vishnu, starting with the fish as narrated in the Bhagavatam in a series of dasakas, a groups of 10 slokas. Upon reaching Guruvayur, he started composing one dasaka a day in presence of Lord. The refrain in last sloka of every dasaka is a prayer to him to remove his ailments and sufferings. Every day he sang 10 slokas on Sri Guruvayurappan. Each set of 10 poems ends with a prayer for early cure. In 100 days, he finished his compositions. On 28th Vrishchikam on 27th November 1586, he finished the last dasakam, Ayurarogya Saukyam, and he was cured. The 100th canto composed on that day gives a graphic description of this form of the Lord, from the head to the foot. On that day, he had a vision of Lord in the form of Venugopalan. He was 27 then. He lived for 106 years and was profounder of Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa and Vyakarana. The book of slokas written by him were named Narayaniyam. This immortal composition Narayaniyam is so named for two reasons, as mentioned by the poet himself in the 100th canto. It is about Lord Narayana, and secondly because it was composed by Narayana Bhattadri and another Narayana. There are some interesting tidbits. When Narayana Bhattadri was writing the slokas, it was believed that God Narayana was present around Bhattadri and enjoyed the slokas without his knowledge. Further, when Bhattadri recited the slokas at Guruvayur, it was believed that he was reciting them by sitting on a small platform in front of the main place where Lord Guruvayurappan is there. Though the platform is not exactly straight, little sidewise, having crippling paralysis, Narayana Bhattadri could not lean and look at the Lord properly. Hence, he doubtfully asked Lord whether Lord is listening to his slokas. God answered him that he is present there, leaned forward and looked at him. Even today, we can see the main deity, Guruvayurappan, can be seen from the platform. The day on which Narayana dedicated his Narayaniyam to Sri Guruvayurappan is celebrated as Narayaniyam Day every year at Guruvayur. Narayaniyam is a devotional Sanskrit work in the form of a poetical hymn consisting of 1034 verses called slokas in Sanskrit. It gives a summary of 14,000 verses of the Bhagavata Purana. This work details authentic bhakti traditions of India in a short compass. It also portrays complete life of Lord Krishna. There is a belief Narayana Bhattadri is an avatar of Adiseshan himself with an objective to just compile this poem for the betterment and progress of the entire universe. This Narayaniyam was composed under direct instructions from Lord Guruvayurappan himself in Sanctorum of Guruvayurappan Temple in Guruvayur. In fact, after every chapter, the Lord himself has nodded his head in acceptance, which is clearly coming out in the slokas of Narayaniyam. In the age of Kali, when people do not have time to go through the detailed Vedas, Upanishads, Srimad Bhagavatam, etc., where it is huge, time consuming, and needs scholars to explain, the Narayaniyam is a very concise and simple to understand and chant for everyone. It has been observed as a fact that regular chanting of Narayaniyam users in spiritual life and material life with long, healthy, peaceful, and contented, happy life. What we get from the life story of Narayana Bhattadri? Shraddha and Saburi. Narayana Bhattadri, with pure devotion, did the slokas for 100 days without losing his hope on Lord Narayana. He was very confident that God will listen to his prayers. Waited patiently for 100 days. Likewise, being Sai devotees, we should follow Sai Baba with pure devotion, with Shraddha and Saburi. One day, Baba will surely answer our prayers. In fact, Baba himself told in the chapter 18-19 to Hemad Pant, his prime devotee. Secondly, when Narayana Bhattadri read the slokas daily, Lord Narayana was present there and enjoyed all slokas without the knowledge of Bhattadri himself. In the same way, let us sincerely read Sat Charitra, and without doubt, Baba will listen all our reading and reward us based on our devotion. Narayaniyam was the tool connected Narayana Bhattadri and Lord Narayana. Here, Bhattadri himself wrote the slokas to reach God, that is, he himself penned his tool. However, for us, Sai devotees, the tool connecting our Lord Baba is Sat Charitra, and it has been given to us by the Lord himself. So obviously, by reading Sat Charitra with pure devotion, we can reach Baba. When the Bhattadri was reading the slokas, he got a doubt whether Lord was listening or not. He could not turn his body due to paralysis, but God ensured that he leaned forward and was listening to all the slokas. Same way, if we read Sat Charitra with pure heart, will and devotion, wherever we are, Baba will come forward and attend us. Finally, Narayana Bhattadri put forward his prayer of curing him from his ailment paralysis. Lord was happy with his service and devotion, ultimately cured him from the crippling paralysis. Likewise, if we show our pure love and devotion to Baba, all our prayers will be positively answered. Bhattadri not only got cured but attained fame. So it is evident that Baba will not only give us whatever we wanted but will give us much more than we desire. So let us read Sat Charitra sincerely and surrender ourselves to Baba. Jai Sai Ram. Allah Malik. Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai.